I'm in this stance. Okay, I'm moving in. I never make big steps because once I step like this, I'm overcommitted already, right? So little steps until I can grab. I'm connecting, grabbing the collar and the sleeve, and look guys, I don't want to grab like down low. I want to have maximum pull, so I'm grabbing high by the shoulder. I'm holding onto the sleeve, and think about this. I want to like pull him down, but I don't want to just use my arms like that. I'm going to use my whole body weight. I'm going to attach to him. I grab the collar and the sleeve. I make it like snug against him. And then I'm going to make my arms rigid, and I'm going to drop my level, right? And I'm going to keep holding on. You see, I create tension of him wanting to go down. If I just go like this, it's a different type of tension, right? I think there was he moved more when I did that. He was more impacted. So, and it didn't really cost me anything. All I did was kind of drop a little, go a little free fall. I'm gonna go a little free fall, and look, I'm sagging down on him, and then I can feel him want to come up. I can control when he comes up really easy by letting go, right? He's pulling, I let go, and duck walk in at the exact same time, catching the legs, my head is high, and you see, I connect with him, right? And it puts him a little bit off balance. I wouldn't stop here, I'm just stopping here to talk. So when I duck walk, it makes him do this stutter. He gets light for a second. Right then is when I'm starting to step up. Okay, remember, don't step too deep because it's very hard to get up from here. I'm stepping here, now I'm powering across him with my head. Think my head, and it's getting pushed by my leg. Okay, you see, I can already start to kind of tilt him a little bit, right? I'm driving back to my feet. Look, I'm picking up the leg, tapping the knee, driving my head across and running across the line. Okay, I'm not going straight back into him. Pushing his legs by. You can use whatever you need to do to manage legs. You're throwing the legs by and running to the side control. I can switch my hip down to get by the legs to side control. Any kind of side control you want for now. And we're gonna go one for one, but I'm just gonna do it again. Here, I'm in my stance. Remember, I would never want to just come in like this, right? I'm eye level with him. I'm moving in. I'm not reaching. I'm moving in with the T-Rex arms. I'm connecting to him. I'm getting tight. And then I'm dropping my leg a little, sagging on him. And the second I let go, I'm gonna duck walk, right? I just believe that that's when I should do it. Look. Okay? Don't wait, because the second you wait, now he's back down. Okay? Pushing the legs by. And look, I'm going to, this is the middle of the motion, right? Quivering. Look, mid-motion, now look, I just duck walk back down onto it. Okay? I don't want to, I see the bad habit of curling, too nice. And here, I do everything perfect. And then I don't want to take him down, I want to hold him up because I'm too nice. I'm scared that he's going to fall. My goal is to make him fall, right? Shoot. Look, my head's trending up. If my head is down, you see my hips go out? Look, head popping up, going across. Look, tapping the knee, lifting, and then look, I'm going to duck walk down. Side control. So if Ian pulls on me, and I'm being whatever, and I'm just like this, I'm not correcting my weight at all because he's not really pulling that hard. So I don't need to do anything. So then when he lets go, I didn't even really move, right? Because I wasn't correcting. But Ian, if you pull honestly, and I don't correct, I'm gonna fall over, do you see? So you're kind of ruining your drill by not setting it up right. It will never work right if you don't prep it enough. Okay? And as a partner, I can be nice to him and tell him he's doing the right prep. Go Ian. And just pop up for him, but he's not doing the right prep. If he's hanging on me, I shouldn't be able to stand up. Right? So you have to, the snap is part of the move. The snap isn't just this thing we tell you to do for no reason. Do it with intent. I'm not, right? Maybe I can do that when I have no intent, but when I have the intent to go, I need to commit to it and let him up. Okay? Otherwise he won't be light. It will be really hard and it'll work hard. Let's go. Alright, so now he's doing his move. He's going to be snapping. I can choose to have the grip or not have the grip. And now I know he's trying to double leg me, and I'm getting ready to sprawl, right? He's going to let go. I'm going to look. I'm blocking and hipping down. One thing I notice that we do, and I see a lot of people do, is when they sprawl, they think, go ahead. You see, my chest goes down, but my legs stay like a little brace underneath me, and they're also very easy to touch. The goal of the sprawl is to get your legs really far away from his hands and to drive weight on him. That's the goal of the sprawl, right? So if I'm doing this, I'm really not doing any of the goals. It might look like I'm doing even half of it, but look, I can do this and I have no weight on this area because I'm just holding myself up with my legs. So I have to, it's not me, it's sufficient technique. Look, catch, look, let's go back. He's snapping, look, my hands are already ready. I'm following, he's shooting in, look, fire back. Hipping in, right? I'm dropping the hips. And then I never want to bring my knees back up. Because every time I bring my knees back up, I represent. Do you guys see that? So I'm constantly like snapping him down and keeping his head covered and keeping my hips low and circling with my hips low. It's different than going here. Touch my legs, Ian. Touch my legs. Huh? Okay, so just think you want to be heavy and low. And you feel my hips like this, right? Look, big butt. Touch my legs. Okay, look. Touch my legs. Look. I can still move. Then I get behind, right? I'm just trying to get behind the arm and stop. I don't care about a position. I just want you to sprawl and get behind, okay? Look at me real quick. Okay, I don't want you to take a shot. The second I even like start to sprawl, just turn. I never leave his shot again because I know he just went like this. Right? So if we practice that as our shot, we just like practice a really good shot. Now we're reinforcing a terrible shot of. It's never gonna happen, right? So I want Ian. He doesn't need to go 100%. He's gonna go. If he takes me down really easily, he's going too hard. It's really easy for him to tell. If he takes me down in 0 seconds, he went too hard. He can back off. If he gives me a little struggle and I make him chase, then we're going to perfect speed. Ready, Ian? Perfect. Okay? Here, I shoot. I'm going to have a crappy shot because I have a bad arm. I'm shooting. He's sprawling. Instead of just crawling in one direction, right, to chase the double, I think really the better thing for me to do is looking to peek my head out. I'm circling, look at that. Right? I'm changing direction. I don't have to, my double isn't just straight, right? And I'm not even shooting the double anymore. Maybe I lost the double. Maybe I can take something else out and I'm crawling after him and I'm circling, looking to get my head out and I'm stepping up. Look, I'm head walking through, right? I'm trying to gain that posture back. So we're just going to build on the same move. We're basically just repeating the whole week again. So he's shooting. I'm sprawled, doing whatever I need, right? Doing whatever I need. I'm covering, doing whatever I need to get to his side. Not behind. Not on his back. To his side. Because I'm going to side control. Okay? I'm on his side. Think about this. We're going to talk about it really simply and then we'll talk about the rest of the move. Stay there. I'm on the side. We're just going to, for ease of talking about this position, we're going to have him turn. If I want to, I get behind his arms and I want to knock him over. Okay? If I put my chest here, it's hard to knock him over. You see? Now look. Do you see the difference? All week I've seen some guys put their chest on top of it and then push into it. I'm not really pushing, right? I'm sliding, I'm pushing myself across the top. I don't have anything behind pushing. Even if I have the grips are really, what is the grips? The grips are to help me defend when he posts something. If I just take this scenario and isolate it down, I'm not fighting post, I need something to push. If I wanted to push him over with my hand, I wouldn't do this, right? I would do this. So, that's where you want to put your chest. My toes are loaded. If I'm like this, I'm not going anywhere, right? Different, right? One works and one doesn't. So it's like that didn't affect any more energy. It was like much easier for me to do, so I did less. That's the best way to do it. Okay? Here, go behind the guy. Load your legs, and then I'm fighting for grips. Okay? I can have tons of different grips. Spin this way. I can have knee or ankle. I can have far ankle. Okay? I can have far knee. I can have far arm with this arm. I can have far arm with this arm. I can have this arm and this leg, or this leg. It's mix and match. The grips are what are defending posts. If I don't get this one and I only get this one, why does this one work? Maybe he still posts his leg. Post your leg on the far side. Well, I don't run into the leg then. I run into the dead space, right? So that's what I think the whole move, like knocking the guy over from that position is the ability to load something on the side of him, behind him on the side, not on top, and to defeat the ability to coast on this side. Okay? There's many ways to do that. So all I want you to do is do the move. Come on in. He does his move. I sprawl. I get to the side. I lower my level. I look for any grip that I want. And I start driving to side control. And I get him flat. That's it. Okay? Same thing. We're doing everything the same through the auto practice. He shoots. I sprawl. I'm circling behind. Look at this. This is one thing I noticed. So here, when I'm circling behind and we know our goal right now is to go to side control, it's not to go to the back, I don't necessarily need to go all the way over here, side stop over here, and then come back. Okay, look. I'm always like, I already know where my trip is, hopefully. I'm trying to just decide where my destination is, not really give him the opportunity to decide that. So look, I sprawled, look, my hand is already ready to cross face. Here, I don't want to reach the arm over. Maybe I didn't talk about that too much. Brush the teeth, grab. If I'm grabbing the arms, I'm here. My feet are loaded, my legs are bent. If my legs are straight now, it's hard to push, so I have to load them, right? It's like cocking a gun, I'm loading. I'm taking, I think like when I've gone it with wrestlers, they call it taking a bite out, and Pee Wee wrestling, that's what they call it when I do this motion. Backing up to get behind, backing up to get behind. It's like a ratchet system. I'm pushing, I'm starting to go off. I have to self-correct, right? Ratchet. You see? Now, remember, I can throw here. Look, I'm trying to beat this plane. You can start to feel a plane of like balance. He's in balance, he's in balance. I beat the plane. You see, there it is, right? Neutral balance, negative, what would you call that, engineer?
Falling over. Neutral.
Neutral, that's the neutral. He's in balance more this side, neutral, I'm winning. You feel that? So I just need to find the tension of that plane, wherever it is. I circle a little, adjust, get to that plane. Now look, we're going to go catch. I'm switching my hips and finding the tricep. Look, when I do this, I think it's not like hard touch, it's gentle caress, bicep, tricep, or delt, tricep, elbow. Right? And I'm not like death gripping it, I'm just holding it so I know where it is. Slide forward, eat up space. Then look, his arm is here. I'm going to make a little step off. The only reason I'm stepping back, ratcheting back, is so I can step my leg over. I already know where the elbow is. His arm is already trapped. I go and put my foot over here, and look, really what I'm aiming for is I'm trying to figure out how I can put his elbow, which is right here, and I know that because my palm is touching it. How do I put my elbow, my hip, right behind that? Whatever angle I need to achieve to do that, that's my target, glue, right? Glue it right to my hip and step, okay? Now, I don't want to leave this leg here, sorry, Ian. Because you see I'm off balance, he can push me that way. Go, Ian, push me that way, right? So look, as I stepped over, my foot slides here, and this is loaded on the hip. And now all I need to do is engage my hip. When I say arch, I don't mean move your head. Look, right? Hip engagement. Shoulder, gentle touch, find the elbow, sliding up, in space, look, closing. Step over, glue my hip to my hand, because that's where the elbow is. Close my elbow, build the frame, hip engagement. Okay? Now, we're going to go 2 moves at once, so I did that one. I'm going to step back off. I'm here, and now that guy, when I start doing this, what does he want to do? Oh God, if I let him, he takes his arm out. Okay, look, I catch the wrist, cover, good. I want his arm bent, I'm putting it in here, I'm creating pressure, and then look, I'm just going to go here, and I'm going to pull my leg back as I move my head. I do this motion. Hips. Okay? I don't want to explode here because you start to create space. Look, I trap everything in, take your wrist out.
I can't.
Right? I'm not holding it, look, I'm creating this like tension here. If I'm loose, take your wrist out. Take your wrist out. Little harder, right? Take your wrist out.
I can't.
He can't move his arm back to get it out, right? I just put a wall. And then look, I just drag my leg back and move my head forward and I rotate around this axis. Okay? So that's the movement. Let's go.